I'm very much honored as bona fide Yoruba sons to welcome you all to this epoch-making event to celebrate the Yoruba nation, a nation which has a language that I'm told is the most widely spoken African language outside Africa. Thank you for putting your hands together for the Yoruba race. Màá rọ̀ wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ní tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ wípé kí á dìde dúró fún orin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòdì. I feel so proud to be a Yoruba son.
Ngo ma fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ pé bàbá wa Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Banji Akintoye tí wọ́n jẹ́ olùdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wa kí wọ́n máa bọ̀ wá sí orí pèpele níbí.
Mo kí àwọn bàbá wa, àwọn aláyélúwà, àwọn tó ń kó wa jẹ for more than 1,000 years. I know a little bit of how people live in the world, and they don't live the way we live here. People do not live the way we live here. Ajagun in 19th century, that's not the last century, the century before it. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ńgbà tí empire tí Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ tó dá sílẹ̀, tí empire yẹn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wàhálà, ìjòyè ń bá ìjòyè jà, ìjòyè ń bá ọba jà, díẹ̀ ó ṣà ń dàrú sí títí ó fi dàrú pátápátá. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀nú èèyàn dẹ̀ kẹ́rù wọn wọ́n ń kúrò ní area bí tí Ọ̀yọ́ wà. Kì í ṣọ̀yọ́ tí Aláàfin wà lénìí o. Ọ̀yọ́ ilé tó jẹ́ pé àwa Yorùbá a sì máa jókòó tá a máa plant, a máa tún kọ́ níjọ́ kan. A lè fi Ọ̀yọ́ sílẹ̀ sínú igbó títí láéláé. It was a great city in our history, the greatest of our history for 2 centuries. We can't leave it to remain as a jungle inhabited by lions and hyenas. We cannot. It is not good for the dignity of the Yoruba nation to leave that city in a jungle. Someday, we will have to sit down and plan and rebuild it and make it the great city that our fathers made it. Ekuwaju. Àwọn èèyàn wọn wá ń bára wọn jà, ibi tá a ti ń bára jà, àwọn kan wá fẹ́ lò ó fún ara wọn. Ńgbà tó bá ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n ní ogun Fúlàní òun ló gba Ìlọrin. Nígbà tó gba Ìlọrin tán ó fẹ́ wá gba yòókù Yorùbá, kì í ṣogun Fúlàní o. I'm teaching you something new here. And what I'm teaching you is the true history of what happens. There was a jihad in the north, in Hausa land. People are saying, The Fulani conquered Hausa land. The Fulani did not conquer Hausa land. The Hausa people conquered their own kings and gave their thrones to Fulani people. Why? Because the Fulani came and said, we have brought an improved version of Islam. From there, a number of the preachers came south into Yoruba land, especially to the nearest part of Yoruba land, which was nearest part to Hausa land. So many of the preachers came into Yoruba land and began to preach the same message. Your fathers worship gods that are dirty and filthy, and you must get rid of them and accept not just Islam, but our version of Islam. And some of our own people accepted. And so crowds were gathering in roadsides and street corners and listening to messages denouncing our kings, our chiefs, our culture, our religion, our everything. We Yoruba don't say people should not hold any faith they like. You can be a Muslim, you can be a Christian, you can worship any god. We Yoruba people are the most tolerant in the matter of religion in the entire world. There is no country in the world where you will have this type of society that we have, about half Muslim, about half Christian, about another something, following our traditional religions, and there will be peace. It happens only in Yoruba land. Sometimes I deliberately go in buses in Lagos. I see young men and women come into the buses preaching their religion. They are Christians and they are preaching their religion. They are giving you tracts. We Yoruba tolerate such things. In other lands, that will lead to major riots. I see young Muslim men and women preaching their religion freely in every place they like. And we tolerate it. That's our culture. But it is not so in the rest of the world. We thank God. God has chosen the Yoruba nation to do something in the world by giving us the type of culture that He has given us. We tolerate any religion. When foreigners come among us, we treat them well. We accept them. We let them buy land, settle down, send their children to our free schools, and so on. They say ugly things about us. We don't look at that. We look at our culture. We let them come still. It is not, there are not many countries in the world that you find such things. So I have a message for the Yoruba people. God has chosen us and given us the type of culture that is meant to unify the world, to unite men